long. Long.
For just $67.
Jangan persiapan ni pada dia. Kita di kayu nasi betul. Nawi nama ni juga. Pilih dah hari. Emang pasti lewat.
Okay, let's begin the session today. Let's brief the last sutra, right? Samadhi Padaha, Sadhana Pad, or chapter number 2 and sutra number 1. What was it? Can anyone just have a short recap? Can anyone would like to do? What was last week's sutra?
Ahimsa and Satya. Maybe.
That we were practicing niyams, yam and niyams, Astang Yoga. We have taken the challenge. But what was the first sutra of chapter number 2?
It was about tapaswadhyaya and Ishwar pranidhana.
Perfect. Okay. So last week's sutra was Tapaha Swadhyaya Ishvara Pranidhana. Right? And today is Samadhi Bhavanarthaha Klesha Tanukaranarthascha. Okay. So we will chant these two sutras together, everyone. Right? And after that, we will have a short, brief understanding about the sutra. Is that fine, everyone? Are you all ready? Okay. So just close your eyes. Aankhein band kar le. And just become completely aligned with your body, mind, and breath. When these 3 dimensions come together in union, take a long and deep breath in and let go. We will chant this each sutra for 3 times. Once I chant, you all have just repeat it. Tapah swadhyaya Ishwar pranidhanani kriya yogaha. Let's chant, everyone. Tapah swadhyaya Ishwar pranidhanani kriya yogaha. Tapah swadhyaya Ishwar pranidhanani kriya yogaha. समाधि भावनार्थः क्लेश तनुकरणार्थश्च समाधि भावनार्थः क्लेश तनुकरणार्थश्च समाधि भावनार्थः क्लेश तनुकरणार्थश्च. Slowly and gradually you may open your eyes. धीरे से अपनी आंखें खोल सकते हैं. Yes? Okay. So namaste to everyone. Good morning and good evening. And I hope everyone is eager to learn today's sutra. Yes? So today's sutra is about samadhi. Let's just individually understand the meaning of each word. Yeah? So samadhi is the highest meditative state, right? Completely blissful state, है ना? जो सबसे ऊपर हम ये सारी साधना जो करते हैं, why we do it? To get to that state, है ना? समाधि भावनार्थ means समाधि को पाने के लिए, yeah, to attain that state of samadhi, what we have to do? There has to be some tools and techniques, right? सीधा ही बैठो समाधि लग गई ऐसा होता है क्या? Have anyone experienced like that?
No.
I would like to learn from them. No, right? It needs so much preparation, right? And Rishi Patanjali has given us systematically, step by step, everything. है ना? हमको इतना सारा हर एक सूत्र में, हर एक मोती में कुछ ना कुछ दिया है to attain this samadhi state. Yeah? And we are practicing this yam and niyam. That is the journey towards to attain that state. Yeah? So samadhi bhavanartha. To attain that samadhi, just a minute. Can you all just, can Hansaji, you be just seated at one place? Yeah, because too much of the moving around, it breaks my flow. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, so samadhi bhavanartha. So to attain that samadhi state, klesha tanu, right? So here he talks about kleshas. So what are the obstacles in the way to attain that state? He's saying that, right? And in chapter number 1, we have in detail, we have gone through all the kleshas. Do you remember the pancha kleshas?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pancha kleshas: avidya,
Avidya, mita, rag, dvesh, vinivesha.
Vinivesha, right? So these are the klesha. These are the villains, actually, we can say, right? These are the villains, and they stop us to attain that state of samadhi. Yeah. And these villains are pollutants, we can say, that destroys the atmosphere of our mind, our chitta bhumi. Yeah. So to keep this chitta bhumi completely free from these kleshas, there are some practices, right? And these kleshas are at different degrees, है ना? कि ये जो kleshas जो है, panch kleshas that pollute our mind, they are in different degrees, right? So tanu means klesha tanu. Tanu means to weaken that klesha, right? And these kleshas are in dormant state, active state, and shushupta state, the completely in the seed form, right? So सबसे पहले तो seed form में होता है, तो कोई भी उसका असर दिखता नहीं है. Yeah, we don't feel the symptoms, or we don't get any difficulties or disturbance because of this klesha, right? But if you completely not erase this klesha, they can arise any time, है ना? जब तक वो पड़ा है अंदर आपके चित्त भूमि में, वो कभी भी जागृत हो सकता है. There are chances तो कभी भी ऊपर आ सकता है, right? So to erase these klesha is most important to attain that samadhi state. Is that clear, everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah. So klesha tanu karanarthascha, right? So tanu means weakening that klesha. So how can you understand that my kleshas are in dormant state or active state, or is just in a seed form? See, whenever the life is going very smoothly and everything is favorable, you will not feel that. है ना? हमको कुछ भी पता नहीं चलेगा जब तक सारी चीजें सही सलामत अपनी जगह पे है. We will not even understand, oh, this is klesha. ना? But if something goes wrong, ना? कुछ हमारे हिसाब से नहीं हुआ and we get irritated. So that is because of the underlying seed form of klesha. Right? And that can anytime erupt. Right? So these kleshas, see, first of all, what was the first klesha? Avidya. Yeah. So what is avidya? Ignorance.
Ignorance.
Yeah. And what kind of ignorance? हमको सारी चीजें पता नहीं होती ना, कि that is not knowing the things, that is ignorance. Yes, आपको ज्ञान होना and नहीं होना, these two things are up to you. ना, ज्ञान नहीं है उसका पता चले अगर, then you can come to ज्ञान. Yes, so first step is awareness. ना, ये awareness की बहुत आवश्यकता है. When you are aware, oh, I am looking for something, I'm looking for some wisdom, at that time the journey starts. So first, that when you understand that lack inside, then the journey starts, right? When you are not interested, so much engrossed in the mundane life, है ना? सुबह उठ के रात को सोने की टाइम तक जो जो प्रक्रियाएं हम करते हैं, अगर आप उसमें उलझ गए कंप्लीटली, तो ये चांस ही नहीं है कि ये एटलीस्ट आपका ध्यान जाना कि ओ, आई एम लैकिंग समथिंग, और आई एम जस्ट हैविंग अ मंडेन लाइफ, है ना? बहुत सारे लोग होते हैं कि उनको पता ही नहीं है कि ऐसा भी कुछ है. सो दैट इज ना पता होना, not knowing the things, that is agyana.
Yeah.
Yes. Then comes agyana. What is next?
Asmita.
Asmita. Asmita is what? I'm for the new students or new people here, I am just recapping the first samadhi path ka. ये जो सारा पंच क्लेशा का जो है ना सूत्र, आई एम जस्ट रिपीटिंग फॉर यू ऑल टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट क्लेशा आर एक्चुअली. ओके, तो avidya, asmita. Asmita is I-ness.
Ego.
Ego. Yeah? And sometimes, see, ego is very strong word for asmita. And when we are doing something routinely, at that time also, ये ऐसे नहीं होता कि मैं ईगो से कर रही हूँ, ऐसे नहीं होता. बट ये मैंने किया, मैं continuously, when that goes on again and again, that strengthens your ego inside. वो आपकी अस्मिता को बहुत ही strong बनाता है. And when you are not aware, once again, see, avidya is mother klesha. सारे दूसरे क्लेश है उसके पीछे, ये क्लेश तो मेन है ही. अस्मिता happens because of अज्ञान. राग द्वेष happens because of अज्ञान. अभिनिवेश happens because of अज्ञान. Right? So this, all the kleshas are rooted with the mother klesha is agyana, ignorance. Yes? And when asmita dawns and you have this knowledge, oh, my mind is going into asmita, immediately you are out. Yes? So अज्ञान से ज्ञान में आने पर ही तुरंत ही आप क्लेश से बाहर निकल जाते हो. Yes? And you start practicing non-asmita, non-I-ness. And where comes the Ishwara Pranidhana. See, this everything is interlinked. Yeah. When you understand this, oh, this is Asmita is dawning in my mind, and immediately you just counteract with that. Oh, this is not mine. Everything is of God. यहाँ पर मेरा कुछ भी नहीं है, जो भी है वो ईश्वर का है. ईश्वर means the superpower, not any idol we are talking about. Yoga is not talking about any idol worship, but yoga is talking about Ishwar is Purusha Vishesha Ishvara. Yes, the supreme being of your own is Ishvara. Yes, and when you surrender that, anything, you become free. Yes, and the purpose of Ishwar Pranidhan is to become free of that I-ness. Right? And slowly and steadily, by practicing again and again, Ishwar Pranidhan, you are able to get rid of Asmita. है ना? तो ये जो क्लेश, जो तनु करने की जो बात है, weakening of the klesha is by practicing these techniques. Tapah, Swadhyaya is introspection.
Yes.
And Ishwar Pranidhan is complete surrender. So these klesha can be weakened by that. Yes. So, and raga dvesha. Rag means strong desire for something. है ना? आपने बहुत लोगों को देखा होगा कि so much craving for many things, ना? And so much attachment to everything. And why that happens? Because of the root cause is again ignorance. Yeah. So they are attached, but they don't know they are attached. Yes. So again, by coming into jnana, that, oh, this is my strong craving for something. And once you are aware, you are out of that raga. है ना? जब आपको पता चलेगा कि ओ मैं ये मेरा फोन है, इससे मैं बहुत अटैच हूँ. ये तो पहले तो पता चलना कि I am very much attached to this phone. Immediately you will practice non-attachment. राग का opposite क्या है?
Non-attachment.
Non-attachment is what? Vairag. Yes. And the two strong tools we have. Rishi Patanjali has given us two strong tools to practice to weaken this kleshas and weaken this vritti is abhyasa and vairagya. Right? Abhyas is constantly contemplating, constantly being in the knowledge, constantly you have to keep reminding yourself and becoming aware of again and again. That is sato dirghakala nairantarya satkara sevito dradbhumi. Yes, what does that mean? Sato dirghakala means these practices you have to keep doing it for long time, actually for the entire life. Yes, to completely erase these tendencies of mind. Yes, ऐसा नहीं है कि अच्छा मैंने 5 दिन प्रैक्टिस कर लिया या तो 1 month का ये यम नियम का चैलेंज ले लिया तो हो गया मेरा काम. No, it's not like that. It can erupt any time. Yes, so you have to keep reminding yourself again and again. Nairantarya means constantly without break. Yeah, सत्कार और कैसे करेंगे? प्रैक्टिस तो हमने सोच लिया कि चलो हम for the entire life I will practice with dedication. But how? If you do it every day, that is also that becomes robotic. है ना? Say for example, if we are from Art of Living, so we do our Kriya, Sudarshan Kriya regularly. But that also should not be robotic. Yes, if you are just doing for the sake of doing every day, same time, same 20 minutes you are sitting, doing Bastrika, doing Pranayam and doing Kriya will not act the way you want. Unless and until you add the flavor of Satkara Sevita. Yes, the honor and respect for whatever you are doing. Yeah, see, whatever you are doing, if you add that flavor of Satkar means honor and respect to it, that is completely a different scenario. Because at that time, the grace starts flowing and you are completely removing that I-ness. You are not doing anything. That is Ishwara Pranidhana. Yes, does it make sense? Okay, and then those kind of a practice becomes established, that is Dradha Bhumi, in your existence, in your consciousness. And that keeps you ready for the next journey and for to attain that highest state of samadhi. Isn't it a beautiful? See, we all know that meditation is good, but how to remove the obstacles? And first of all, what are the obstacles? Yeah. So he gives us systematic step-by-step instructions. Okay, these are obstructions, these are obstacles, and even he gives you the techniques how to remove these obstacles. Yes. So it's a scientifically understanding the mind. No? Patanjali Yoga Sutra is all about scientifically understanding your mind. Yeah. So how this mind plays games. See, when we understand these kleshas, so they are pancha kleshas, but these kleshas are again in the 3 different degrees, right? We will be talking more on degrees in the coming sutras. That is dormant, that is pramana, udara, tanu, vichinna, and dagda beach. That are the 5 states, and we will discuss one by one how to erase and how to understand each klesha and each degree of this kleshas, right? So tanu, today we are talking about the tanu. So samadhi bhavanarthaha klesha tanu karanarthascha. So here the first sutra, he just says that you have to weaken your kleshas. If your kleshas are strong, you cannot attain samadhi. Yeah, isn't it a beautiful thing?
Yes.
So that was all about today's sutra, and we have linked with the samadhi pada along with this sadhan pada. Yes. So any difficulties or any confusions, or you want to say or share something, you can do it. I'm so happy that many people have joined today's Patanjali Yoga Sutra and keep coming. It's wonderful knowledge. Just close your eyes and just है ना थोड़ा सा निधिध्यास कर ले मन में ही कि क्या था आज का सूत्र. Okay. Slowly and gradually, you may open your eyes. And now your turn starts.